We have Major General Rajan Kochar, defense and geopolitical expert, now joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much, Major Rajan Kochar, for taking time out to be with us. That is a big statement coming in, and it's interesting that he says that in a Fox News interview in the US, and then later, Pete said, US Secretary of War comes and says Tuesday will be the heaviest day of strikes.
Thank you, Krishna. I think, first of all, this is a significant statement we are hearing because first time we are seeing that a statement has been given by President Trump that he wants to talk, because earlier there was no such statement. And I would also like to highlight that Trump had a conversation with Putin also today, or I think yesterday evening, and he termed as a very fruitful conversation in which they spoke about Ukraine as well as the Middle East conflict. And the third important aspect is that the objectives what the US has laid itself for, and we actually saw in the White House memo four objectives being talked about. They are unlikely to get fulfilled even if this war drags on for 10-20 days. So the realization is now coming on Trump that it is better, because destruction has been caused. There is no doubt about it that they have been able to carry out massive destruction in Iran, and especially the missile launchers and those nuclear uh, bases. But substantial damage has not been caused to the extent that you can say uh, that things have been obliterated. So that statement which was made in the 12 days war, that we have obliterated everything, does not work out here at all. And this is a middle of the path approach, I think. And a logistic pause was also required because missiles and ammunition are not unlimited in number. And though Israel still wants to continue the war, so now I would like to see a scenario emerging, because Netanyahu is interested to continue it for some more time, as his statement day before yesterday, in which he made a statement that he would like to continue this war for a longer time. But I think the realization has dawned on the US, and the most significant part of this is the impact which is being felt worldwide.
Right.
You have seen the oil prices and the gas prices are going and touching the ceiling, and that is impacting the image of America also. China has
Yeah.
also started you talking about it. So there is a pressure from all sides to end this war now.
Yeah.
And I think Iran would be prevailed upon soon, I think.
Okay. Fair enough. Hold the
Maybe a
thought.
couple of more days.
Hold the thought. Hold the thought. We have some more breaking news coming in. The war of words between Washington and Tehran is now intensifying. Iran's top security official Ali Larijani has sharply hit back at US President Donald Trump, dismissing his threats as quote-unquote empty. Larijani also issued a direct warning to the American leader, saying that he should be careful not to get eliminated himself. The response coming after Trump warned that Iran would be hit 20 times harder if it disrupts global oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical energy corridor. Larijani, however, warned that the future of that choke point depends on how the conflict unfolds. He said the Strait of Hormuz will either remain a strait of peace and prosperity for all, or it could become a strait of defeat and suffering for warmongers. Major Rajan Kochar, that is not great signals coming in from Iran. If Trump is putting out signals that he wants to talk clearly, it looks like Iran might not be willing to talk.
See, these are mind games being played between the two leaders and all. Iran, internally also Iran knows that a lot of destruction has been carried out. But you need to remember that Strait of Hormuz is the jugular vein here. And Iran is trying to leverage a maximum pressure onto the world and onto the US as far as the control of this Strait of Hormuz is concerned. And you heard the statement that we won't even allow one drop of oil to move out from here. So these are leverages which are being imposed upon by Iran for America to come on the negotiating table. And I think it is working as far as Iran is concerned, because this kind of statement, if it is coming from the US, it means this is a positive signal towards the end of the war. But I think the perception Iran wants to again give that we didn't ask for ceasefire, you asked for ceasefire, like it happened last time also, if you remember. The last laugh, I think the Iranians had the last laugh because Israel and US both wanted the ceasefire, and Iran relented. I think a similar kind of a situation or a scenario is being played out by Iran again, where they can tell the world that the might of the US has been dented, and they have asked for the ceasefire. I didn't ask for it.
Fair enough. Mind games clearly being played between the US and Iran. Thank you so much for joining us, Major General Rajan Kochar, for putting that into perspective.